Hey guys, it's Bill from Linden, Tennessee. Not really sure which category this video should go in. Should it go in the tractor because I'm doing cool stuff with the tractor, or should it go in the Volkswagen because all this is kind of in preparation so I can start doing the Volkswagen? I don't know. I'll just put it wherever I put it, and if you're a subscriber, you'll probably find out. What we got going on here is my little cub. As you all know, it has a electric power takeoff in the front and one in the back. Well, I have connected that to a little 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. These little dudes are like, I don't know, 80 bucks on Amazon or something. They're really cheap and they work fantastic. So just got some 4-gauge wire going to that thing, which is more than enough for the needs. And yeah, just have it switch to my little power takeoff switch here on the side. Now for this, I don't need to use the variable speed. All I gotta do is just turn it on and then turn the power on to the inverter. Yeah. And let's see if I can get an action shot. I don't actually know. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this. How are we gonna do this? What I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to make it so you can see how much power it draws whenever I run the circular saw. So I'm going to run the circular saw, and I'm going to cut a 2x4 inch piece of lumber. Stand by. So I've never actually seen that myself. So during editing, I'll be just as interested to see what it does as you are. But anyway, yeah, that's just cut a 2x4 piece right there. I've got my little miter saw set up on my trailer here, and it's screwed down to the plywood. And I've got a little stop as my fence. So I needed to cut a whole bunch of these to 6 feet, because these are going to be my studs for my walls. I'm going to have one wall going this way and one wall going this way. The wall on the other side is going to be open. I'm going to have a door, or I'm going to have something, probably a 2-piece door. I don't know yet. But and then the pitch of the roof is going to be kind of flat. It's about a 2 and 12 or 12 and 2, and generally you want like a 4 and 12, but that's just too bad. And the way it's going to be is, so those 6-foot studs, they're going to rest on a 2x4 on the concrete there, and then they're going to have at least one top cap, is that the right word? The one that goes across the top. Going to have at least one, possibly 2, and then that's what the roof rafters will go into. Yeah, I'll probably just have one top plate. I think it's top plate. Probably just have one top plate that the rafters have a little bird mouth that they'll sit on the top plate, and then the second row, and then I'll just have blocking between the rafters, and that'll hold everything solid. That's what I'll do. And then on the back wall, same thing. And yeah, then I don't know, that's kind of cool. So the cub has been doing that stuff, and over here I got my other little garden tractor, and I've got the exact same inverter on it. I've had that inverter on there for a really long time, and this one is providing tunes and refreshments. So we just got all kinds of little electric tractors working today, and it's been a really pretty day for doing this. It was kind of sunny during the day, but I was in the shade, since I'm facing south, like this cast of shade over this whole pad. So I was in the shade most of the day, and then the clouds rolled in, and it's turned into a really nice day. I think it's supposed to be like this tomorrow too. It's not supposed to rain. But anywho, as far as Volkswagen goes, since we're talking, I got some bushings for the rear springs, but for some bizarre reason, they the sets of bushings are just 2. You get 2 bushings. Well, to do a side, you need the 2 bushings that go into the spring, and then you stand by, hold. Yeah, like I said, so to do a side, you need the 2 that go into the eye of the spring here, but then you also need the other 2 that go into the truck, so it's got the little shackles. Well, like a set is only 2. Like, why would you ever want just to do that? Why I don't know why you would ever do one side, first of all, but at minimum, a set should be... Anyway, I called them and said, hey, this is silly, and they're going to send me 2 more sets so that I can finally do that. And I also got the front lower control arms off and replaced the bushings in those. Got new tie rod ends, so left and right side tie rod ends, so I'll replace those too. And what else is going on here? What I'm going to do with this dead axle and my, well, I'm going to use this dead axle as a jig. I'm going to get I don't know, a 2x2 piece of tubing, square tubing that'll run across, and then I'll have some little brackets that'll have a 9/16 bolt, or a bolt that's had the head turned down so it fits in there, and that'll that'll locate on there, and then I'll weld that to the tube that goes across and have another one over there, weld that, and that'll get my spacing right. And I think what I'm going to do on the actual DD-on tube, stand by. I'm getting ahead of myself. So I'll use that jig that I was just talking about. I'll use that on these, and so that jig, the little plates will go right there, and it'll go across over there. It'll go across over there to the other one, which I don't have, and that will get the spacing between those two correct, and then I can make my DD-on tubes that'll go between there. Now, to get alignment to work, I think what I'm going to do is in the middle of the DD-on tube, in the middle, I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to put some 1/4-inch flanges that are bolted, like 4 bolts or 6 bolts or something, and that way I can undo that flange, and if it's I can use that for alignment purposes. I can put like some shims in the front of it, and then that'll make the front of the so if the DD-on goes this way and that's the front of the truck, I can put shims in the front of that flange, and that'll effectively tow out the back tires, or I can put shims in the back of it and that'll tow in the back tires, and I think that'll work. And once I get it set correctly, I could even go so far as to weld that flange, because once it's set, it's set. There should never be any reason to go back and adjust it. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. So, I'm gonna carry on with my wall building tomorrow. I'm annoyed because I need 2 2x4 10-foot long pieces, but I didn't get them. So I think I've got at least one extra 2x4x8. So I think I'll just make it work with that instead, but it's kind of annoying. But it's totally my fault. I don't know if you can see it in the thing, but all these little bugs, there's like these little white bugs are everywhere. I don't know what they are. They look like spiders when they land. They look like little fairies or something when they're flying. Anyway, that is what I've been up to this week and last weekend. So I'll see you guys later. All right, guys, part due. See, I got a whole bunch of lumber hauled off of that trailer. Had to put all the plywood over here because I need to put a tarp on it and get it under cover. It's kind of awkward on that trailer. Anyway, got some work done on this sucker. Got both my walls up. Got my trusses up. I still need to come in and trim the edges off the eaves. 3 of them I already trimmed because I did it wrong. I shouldn't have done that, but there they are. What else? That's it, really. It's a lot of work, I'm gonna tell you that, but it's rewarding because, you get done and you stand here and look at it and go, look at there, look what I did. I didn't get some 2x10s, I think I told you that, so I had to kind of cobble some parts together for my top plates, but that's okay. And let's see here, what else? I need to get more 2x4s so I can fill in that. Then I need to get some that T111 stuff. That's what I'm going to put on the outside. It's the same stuff that's on the shed down there, and we also put it on our chicken coop. T111 for that. And once all that is on, then I need to put all that plywood up on the roof, and I've got some tar paper, felt paper, whatever you call it. I'll roll that over there, and I get some 5-bar metal roof ordered, so it'll kind of look like the other ones. We've actually got 3 different colors of roof. I think these two, the house and the garage, are actually the same color, but the house is about 5 years older, so I think it's worn or something, or maybe the garage is just a completely different color. And then when I ordered the roof metal for the building over there. I just ordered the wrong one. I thought it was more of a red. It's more of a brown, but you know, so I'll probably just make this one green. I don't know, but yeah, so that is it. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.